What's going on? Well, we are heading out on another overnight kind of camping trip. Gonna just leave from the house again, head up to the mountains and see where we end up. We have some ideas of where we want to go, where we want to stay, but we're kind of limited, and maybe I'll explain that to you when we get up there. Kind of limited on where we can go, so off we go.
Yeah. Well, let's walk down and look at the other places. That one's kind of big. Might fit here. Yeah. Okay, it's coming down. Sure. Hey, come here. Nothing's getting wet, just our machines. You know? I see blue skies over there, so this will make it fitted.
I think it could very easily do this throughout the night and all day tomorrow, you know.
I'm fine.
If it comes in waves, that's cool.
Yeah. But, like, we haven't even set tents up. I want to keep everything dry right now. Especially when we're hauling things in back and forth, back and forth.
Yeah.
So we will just wait for a minute. Back up next to the tree. I don't even know a tree is not the safest place to stand in a lightning storm. Yeah. Oh, how pretty.
So here we are.
We're in pause mode.
Yeah.
Meaning we're waiting to see what the weather's gonna do.
Yeah. When we knew it was gonna rain,
Yeah.
I was hoping we'd get up here and get set up and get everything ready before the rain, but no, we drove here in the rain and it was pouring.
Mm-hmm. And ran and hid underneath a tree.
Yeah. So now we're just giving it some time
Waiting
to see what the weather does, but all around us now, that's the storm that just went over us. And there's some blue sky kind of back that way towards the valley. But yeah. So we thought we'd just hang out for an hour or so and see what the weather's going to do before we commit.
Yes.
Yeah, we're in a campground again. We know that we did not buy that machine and build that machine and that trailer and all that to come up here and camp in a campground. But
there's fire restrictions.
We're under fire restrictions in the area, so the only place we can have a campfire is in a Forest Service campground in a Forest Service fire ring. Outside of that, you can't have a fire at all. I mean, you could have a propane fire, one of those little propane rings, which we do have. We just didn't want to haul it all the way up here. So we had a choice. Do we go to a campground so that we can have a fire, or do we go out in the middle of nowhere, which we hope to do, and not have a fire? And that always seems kind of sketchy to me. Something secure about having a fire. I don't know, but that's why we're in a campground again. Fire restrictions. You don't look like somebody that's having fun. Yeah, that's kind of another big worry too, is lightning, forest fires. I think we've decided to call it.
Mm-hmm.
But the problem is, I'm sitting in a wet chair. The problem is we got this pretty cool view.
Mm-hmm.
So even though we should be loading up and turning around and trying to beat the rain back, it's kind of hard to
Give this up.
Yeah. And we're just kind of sitting here thinking, like, we walked around kind of looking for firewood and we found a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
And we brought a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
But everything's wet, so getting a fire going, I don't know, probably could, but
Yeah,
who
we
knows?
could.
Got to get a fire going. I'm already wet. My pants are wet. My shoes are wet. My feet are wet. Socks are wet. When I brought extra socks, but I didn't bring other shoes. Like I said, it'd be one thing
If we
we were already set
Yeah,
up
set
and
up.
the sun was out when we got here and set up, and then it started to rain.
Mm-hmm.
We can hide in the tent or whatever. But setting up when everything's wet doesn't sound like a lot of fun. Plus, we're soft.
We are soft. But I like being soft.
Yeah. But again,
Look at that view.
it's hard to get out that view. This is where our tent was going to be. We were going to put our tent right here with the door facing that way. So
In the
morning we could look out over that.
Yep.
So we're going to just sit here and look at the view for a minute and turn around and
Head back in.
head back that way.
Well, we made it home.
That was fun.
And it rained.
It rained all the way back.
All the way back.
Yeah. But we made it.
back in the garage. Got a little muddy, a little wet.
A lot muddy.
A lot muddy. The camping trip that turned into a ride. It's pretty. Hope you
But-
enjoyed it.
Hey, at least we got some test results on the new tires
Yeah.
that Jason bought.
Yeah, we'll
So-
get to that, but
I don't know.
We'll,
We'll see how many beers survive because that was pretty rough.
yeah, you saw that trailer bounce around.
Yeah.
That's the trick, is how many beers got broke in the cooler.
Yeah.
Last time we didn't break any.
Nope.
But yeah,
I'll
one
bet
little,
you we did this time.
little test run on the tires. I need to air them down a little more. But a good shakedown on the trailer. Every time we do this and beat it up, we learn something. And anyway, hope you enjoyed the ride.
Thanks for watching.
See you on the trail.